Hi all, now we are going to see about the computer graphics and visualization course. In that we are going to see the introduction to graphics. So next we are going to see about the second type of video display devices, which is Raster-Scan Display. In previous video we saw about CRT, that is cathode ray tube. So the next one is Raster-Scan Display. So in a Raster-Scan system, the electron beam is swept across the screen one row at a time from top to bottom. So in CRT, the beam is randomly made to hit on the flat surface, but in Raster-Scan Display it is going to sweep across the screen one row at a time from top to bottom. As the electron beams moves across each row, the beam intensity is turned on and off to create a pattern of illuminated spots. So a picture definition is stored in a memory area called the refresh buffer or frame buffer. So this is similar to the buffer area what we maintain in a computer. So it is a temporary storage area. So the next one is refresh buffer or frame buffer. This memory area holds the set of intensity values for all the screen points. So where the light intensity should be there, or the beam should hit, or the beam should not hit. So that information, which means the set of intensity values, will be stored in this refresh buffer or frame buffer. So here see this one, the stored intensity values then retrieved from the refresh buffer. So what an image should look like, or the exact pixel values of the image, that is called intensity values. It is then retrieved from the refresh buffer and painted on the screen one row at a time. So consider this one. So this is my electron gun. So my electron gun is going to produce a beam of electrons which is going to pass this screen one row at a time. So first I'll be completing this row and getting back to the start of the next row, and then the next row will be scanned. So this is how my electron gun and beam of electrons is going to operate. So see this dots. So this dots are called intensity values, which is which is received from the refresh buffer. So this intensity values is going to represent or produce the image on the screen. So these dark spots collectively form the image what we stored in the refresh buffer. So see this one. So after completing this till the last row, my electron beam will be passing to the first row. Okay, so after passing through all the rows, and when it reaches the end of all the rows, one frame is completed. Then to form the next frame, it will be moving to this starting point of the screen. So on a black and white system with 1 bit per pixel, the frame buffer is called a bitmap. For system with multiple bits per pixel, the frame buffer is called pixmap. So we have to concentrate on two terms. One is horizontal retrace and the next one is vertical retrace. So the return to the left of the screen after refreshing each scan line. So my electron gun is going to produce beam of electrons, and that is going to pass one row at a time. So when it is completed one row at a time, and when it is going to next line, so this is called horizontal retrace. So vertical retrace is what? Vertical retrace is, so when the entire frame is completed, and after completing the entire frame, the beam of electron is going to reach the top and going to start in another one. So that is called vertical retrace. It is இப்போ வந்து ஒரு லைன் ஆர் ஒரு ரோவை முடிச்சுட்டு அடுத்த ரோக்கு சேம் ஃப்ரேம்குள்ள ஒரு ரோவை முடிச்சுட்டு அடுத்த ரோக்கு வருது அப்படின்னா தட் இஸ் கால்ட் ஹாரிசாண்டல் ரீட்ரேஸ். ஒரு என்டையர் ஃப்ரேமை முடிச்சு when it is returning to the top, ப்ரீவியஸ் என்ன ஸ்டேட்டில் ஆரம்பிச்சதோ ஸோ அந்த ஸ்டேட்டுக்கே ரிட்டர்ன் ஆகிறது, then it is called vertical retrace. So what is the advantages of this Raster-Scan display is it is going to produce real image, many colors to be produced, dark scenes can be pictured. Disadvantage is it has less resolution, display picture line by line, it is more costlier. So next we are going to see about random scan displays. So it is going to draw a picture one line at a time. It is otherwise called as vector display, stroke writing or calligraphic displays. The refresh rate depends on the number of lines to be displayed. So picture definition is now stored as the line drawings, but in raster scan displays it is stored as intensity values. So which will be the command and area of memory referred to as refresh display file. So difference between raster and random scan display is given in this tabular column. Please have a look at this one. So example of raster scan display is TV sets, and example for random scan display is pen and plotter. Thank you.